great day, great weather. Appreciate the good Lord for that. And, we're thinking about all the people in Florida today. As you know, the hurricane is, I guess by now it's probably hit. I'm not exactly sure. We were keeping up with it this morning, but obviously prayers are with them, thinking about them. And, that's a tough deal. Hopefully that everybody's going to come out okay right there. Great day for us today. Another day to get better on Wednesday, focusing a lot on our opponents. Got some good punt block work, good goal line work, good situational red zone. That's one of our points of emphasis this off season is red zone offense, scoring touchdowns, and red zone defense, keeping them out. So good work on that today. And, saw some good young players that are continuing to improve. Evan McNally's a young tight end that's really been playing well. Kobe Cage is playing better in the kicking game and doing some better things at receiver. Hayes Puckett's a guy that continues to know everything on the back end, is making checks. And tell you what, old Frog's coming back, from his concussion and has really played well the past few days. So with that, I'll open it up.
Coach, have you seen Marshall McLaurin take a leap forward?
Oh, God. It wasn't a leap. It was a freaking gigantic jump. He is a young man that has a lot of energy. And he's a young man that sometimes, he's always talking and got a lot of energy, and sometimes that's good, sometimes it's not. He started channeling that energy into positivity and work. Jay Stanley's behind us right here. He's coming up, and he'll tell you, like, Markell has changed. He's become a guy that comes to work, and he impacts people in a positive way, and he became a technician because he's a really talented kid that played all sides of the ball at Collins, and then he played at Jones, but he became a technician. He's refined his craft and taken to that star position, and he has had an awesome fall camp. Probably the most improved player on our whole football team.
Coach, obviously you moved Jordy over to quarterbacks
yeah.
in the spring. Can you kind of speak now as you prepare for a game, you're coming into the game, how that's kind of changed the dynamic for you? And the way you prepare?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have to do I trust Jordy to coach the quarterbacks. So that takes that off of me, just the day-to-day, like the quarterback meeting, I don't have to do that. I go to the O-line meeting a lot of time with Sam just to make sure we're on the same page with that, which we are. Sometimes I go to the defense meeting, so it's allowed me to kind of get a more holistic view of things. From a game plan and offensively perspective, probably hadn't changed anything, but it's taken a huge burden off of me. Jordy went to the box in the bowl game, so we actually started making that change in the bowl game of last year, and that was great. And he'll be in the box now, and so it's been awesome. I got a lot of trust in him. We're a quarterback-centric family. I mean, I played quarterback. Jordy played quarterback. Caden Cochran was a national champion quarterback. Jack Walker played quarterback. Carter Hankins played quarterback. Jake Lang's a player/coach. He played quarterback. So we just got a lot of quarterbacks in the building, and so we feel like we're a quarterback-centric place. That's growing these guys the right way.
Coach, yesterday you mentioned you were impressed with some of the young old linemen. Can you kind of mention them by name and maybe what you've seen and maybe what's the plan for them early in the season?
Yeah, so like all newcomers with us, if they're the best player, they're going to play. If they're not, we don't want to burn a year on a few snaps. But those young guys like Tank Welch at tackle is going to be a really good player. Luke Rogers is going to be a really good player. Chris Hayes is going to be a really good player at tackle. And, Shardez Taylor transferred in, has got a chance to be a good player. And then some of those guys at redshirt, like Claiborne Pollard's playing much better. He's at left guard. He's starting our punt shield. He's in the mix to start and kick on field goal. Will Saxton's starting in field goal right now. So we got some young old linemen. Gabe Cavazos is a redshirt freshman. It's going to be really good at left tackle. We got a lot of competition right there. Cameron Barnes is coming off a red shirt. He's not completely healthy yet, but he's going to be a good one too.
Coach Bryson Mays was talking about how last year, you had maybe 10 guys doing the right thing, one guy not doing the right thing, and I wonder how much you've seen that change in the execution that you've seen improve this coming into this.
We're light years ahead as far as that's concerned, and I'm glad Bryson said that, because that means our messages are hitting home when our kids can repeat what we say, because that was a huge point of emphasis for us this off season we're going into year 3. We've got experience. We ought to be able to execute and put our good players in the right position. And I think there's a lot of trust there right now, and I think we're executing at a much, much more efficient rate.
Two more for Coach.
Coach, I know that Alcorn State's quarterback, that dual threat kind of hurt you all at times last year. How have you seen that improve in the defense so far in camp?
Well, you know, our quarterbacks hadn't been live except for our young guys,
Right.
so I don't know if we've seen that. You know, that's just something you always have to deal with. You know, if he's going to run around, we got to get him down. We can't just throw hits on him. We got to squeeze him and get him down. We got to do a great job in our pass rush, containing him, and so that'll be something that'll be interesting to watch in the game. It is a concern.
How do you practice for that, just without a live quarterback?
Yeah, so you get an athletic guy back there with the scout team, and they've got to be in, you know, they've got to be in tackle position, in the right body position, and using the approach to tackling that we teach here. And you just got to work it, and hopefully we've done a good job with that. I think we have.
I was wondering, you might have been kind of young, but did you ever see Fred McNair play at Alcorn?
I don't remember Fred playing, no, but I've known Fred for a long time, and I got great respect for him and their D coordinator, Coach Thomas. Coach Thomas and I are dear friends, and I got great respect for Fred, and obviously the McNair name and their family, and you know, Mount Olive, Mississippi, baby, you gotta love it. So
Just these games when you have an in-state opponent, I mean, how good is that for both schools? You know,
I think it's awesome. I think it's awesome. I think it's awesome for us. It's awesome for Alcorn. It's awesome for our fans. It's awesome for the state. You know, we're playing them this year, and then we're playing Mississippi State later in the year. I think that is awesome for the state of Mississippi in every way. And like I've said before, I love Southern Miss the most, but I love this state. You know what I mean? I do. I'm for Mississippi, and so I think it's great that we're playing each other.
Thank you, guys.